Mode classification. All IPPV modes can be roughly split into three categories: traditional modes, advanced modes, biphasic modes. We will explain traditional and advanced modes in this section, and describe biphasic modes later. Traditional ventilation modes. Traditional ventilation modes are also known as conventional modes. They are relatively simple, mature and most widely used. You will find them in most ventilators, possibly under different names. If we don't consider the differences in the naming and other minor technical details, we can identify 8 unique traditional modes in 3 groups. Continuous mandatory ventilation modes, CMV modes. Synchronized intermittent mandatory ventilation modes, SIMV modes. Support modes. CMV modes have 2 subgroups: assist control modes, AC modes, and genuine CMV modes. The 2 groups are identical except for the patient trigger. Patient trigger is possible in AC modes, but not in genuine CMV modes. In this learning module, the term CMV modes refers to AC modes because AC modes can fully replace genuine CMV modes in clinical practice. AC modes become genuine CMV modes if patient trigger is turned off. Hamilton Medical ventilators do not offer genuine CMV modes. Some ventilators from other vendors may still provide genuine CMV modes. Each mode group has 2 or 3 modes. The modes in the same group are the same in indications and contraindications, triggering, cycling mechanisms, and breath sequence. The only difference is the controlling mechanisms. We will explain the individual traditional modes in depth in the next section. Advanced ventilation modes. Advanced and traditional modes are common in breath types, yet, advanced modes have much more complicated controlling algorithms. Advanced modes are designed with 2 ultimate goals: to improve the quality of therapy and to unburden the clinical staff. These goals are achieved by applying various forms of automation. In an advanced mode, the ventilator is able to automatically adjust some ventilator settings according to the operator's commands and the monitoring input. This table lists the major advanced modes that are commercially available today. In this basic learning module, we will not explain the advanced modes any further. If you are interested in the Hamilton Medical's advanced modes, view the learning modules about ASV and IntelliVent ASV. A close look at traditional modes. In this section, we describe in depth the traditional modes in groups based by analyzing their breath types and sequences. To make the information easier to understand, 9 breath symbols are used. Note the key characteristics. A volume breath is identified by its unique shape. An adaptive breath is identified by the double arrow at the inspiratory pressure. Patient triggering, either pressure or flow, is indicated by a red circle at the beginning of inspiration. Flow cycling is indicated by a blue circle. An unsupported spontaneous breath has a negative inspiratory pressure and then a positive expiratory pressure. CMV modes. As mentioned earlier, CMV modes here refer AC modes but not genuine CMV modes. A CMV mode comprises 2 breath types. VTMB stands for ventilator triggered mandatory breath. It is time triggered and time cycled. PTMB stands for patient triggered mandatory breath. It is flow or pressure triggered and time cycled. Please remember the 2 abbreviations, VTMB and PTMB, as they will be used repeatedly later. Both VTMB and PTMB can be volume controlled or pressure controlled or adaptive controlled, forming 3 individual CMV modes: volume CMV, pressure CMV, and adaptive CMV. In a CMV mode, both VTMB and PTMB are always the same in controlling mechanism. CMV modes are widely used. They are indicated for both passive patients and partially active patients. It is possible, but not optimal choice for active patients because patient ventilator asynchrony may occur.